Welcome to Tuesday, May 10th, 2022, your day with a podcast brought to you by Cowboy State News Daily, Wyoming's news authority. Check them out at cowboystatenewsdaily.com or on their Facebook page. As we take a look, it's going to be warming up in most areas. We're still going to have to fight some wind, and we do see more chances for rain into those northern areas again. Warming up across most of the central and northern Rockies. Lots of 60s and 70s today. We're still going to be dealing with wind, especially for you folks in Colorado and Utah, northern Arizona, New Mexico. That area is going to be pretty windy today. It's not going to be as windy elsewhere. We do see showers and thunderstorms developing late tomorrow through early Friday. Again, as we've been talking about, it looks like the northern half of Wyoming, the Pacific Northwest, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, those areas have an excellent chance of rain and thunderstorm activity late tomorrow, probably going all the way into early Friday. The further south you are in the region, the lesser the chance of showers and thunderstorms. I think we've got a really nice weekend coming up. This weekend is going to be pretty decent. It'll be comfortably mild. We don't have a lot coming through, so it looks like other than a few isolated showers and thunderstorms, there won't be much happening this weekend. And we do see a warmer trend next week. Next week, we're getting deeper into May. It should consistently, by next week, stay warmer and not have so many ups and downs. I think that's how next week will go, with some good old-fashioned shower and thunderstorm activity at times. Today's satellite photos doesn't show anything terribly organized, but a couple things to point out. Strong upper-level jet stream winds showing up with this streak of cloudiness right here over northwest Arizona and southern California. We do have some areas of rain showers associated with an area of low pressure that is right here in California right now. And as we'll show you on the weather charts, that low is going to swing very quickly, just like this. Take a big U-turn and go up through the region late tomorrow and into the day on Thursday. So that's where the weather is going to be, while the southern areas are going to miss out again. So here it is. You can see it, that low over California. The southwest wind flow ahead of the system is driving very warm air into the upper Midwest, the nation's midsection. It's downright warm. The air, if you were to follow the air, it's coming out of the deserts of Mexico right into the Great Lakes even, and all the way up into eastern Canada. While we have very cool weather in the Pacific Northwest, Alaska, and western areas of Canada. And you can see that. Look at the contrast. Look at all the green and blue, which means colder than average, in this area here out in the eastern Pacific and along the west coast, while we have very warm conditions right here by this afternoon and evening, and then coolness along the coast. So we're kind of sandwiched, cool along the coast, warm in the middle. And when you get that contrast, well, you're going to get severe weather. And we'll show you that here in a minute. By tomorrow night, that low that's here in California swings through. Now notice it's not as large. It kind of weakens a bit. But this system is going to swing through. Unfortunately, it's coming at the wrong time of the day. It's coming tomorrow night. If it was coming 12 hours later, then we would have showers and thunderstorms here. But the timing is off, so the better chance of those showers and thunderstorms will end up in the northern areas. By Friday morning, that system swings all the way up into Canada, so it takes a track just like this. So the track is going to really dictate where the rain falls. And here it is. North Dakota, parts of Saskatchewan, Manitoba, going to do really well up there. Montana's eastern and central plains will do very well. Lots of showers and thunderstorms in South Dakota. The northern half of Wyoming, parts of central Wyoming will get a good chance of rain. But notice how there's a gradient right here. Along and south of this gradient, there's just nothing. Continued dry right here. Now there is going to be in extreme eastern New Mexico, Texas, and Kansas and Oklahoma, there is going to be an axis of showers and thunderstorms developing today and tomorrow here, where there's going to be severe weather. But it just is getting more and more difficult, the way these systems are tracking, for this area here to get the rain. We do probably see an opportunity late next week and beyond for that area to get rain, and we'll talk about that here later this week. The Pacific Northwest continues to be a little bit wet. Here's the severe weather risk today. There's those thunderstorms over extreme eastern New Mexico and Texas and upper areas of the Midwest here. They had a lot of hail, severe weather in Minnesota yesterday. Look what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, as that trough swings through, Another axis of severe weather will develop in this area here. The risk of strong thunderstorms late Wednesday and Wednesday night in that area. By Thursday, we have a large severe outbreak that's likely going to happen here across the nation's midsection as that system moves through. There's going to be another outbreak of strong to severe thunderstorms, hail, heavy rain, and maybe tornado activity in that area right there. Here's the wind again. These are the potential wind gust maximums between now and Friday afternoon. So you can see all the orange here over the Great Basin, New Mexico, Colorado, parts of Wyoming, still going to have to deal with some very gusty winds across the region again today. Although I think the winds, most of these really strong winds you're seeing here are really going to be late tomorrow and into Thursday. As we look ahead, going into the weekend, we have a trough moving through southern Canada, another trough in the Gulf of Alaska, but also kind of a westerly flow here, some building high pressure. So this is a mild, this isn't a terribly warm weekend, but a mild one coming up for the Rockies and the high plains. So a nice weekend for a change coming our way. These are temperatures relative to average on Saturday. So along and south of that black line, temperatures will be at or above normal, with coolness holding on a little bit longer in the Pacific Northwest and Western Canada. But look what happens on Sunday. Sunday, the warmth overspreads the whole region and a high pressure ridge builds in. And this is what's going to continue on into the first half of next week. So the first half of next week, I think, will be to a lot of folks' liking in terms of a more stable, warmer, late spring type of weather pattern. Now, counter that is the fact that we need rain in Colorado. We need rain in these areas right here. So yes, the weather will be nice, but it won't come with much in the way of any significant precipitation. This is by next Tuesday, a zonal flow, which means near to above average temperatures and high pressure in the west. What you do tend to see in May, when you get a pattern like this, is you will have little weather disturbances coming through that will trigger showers and thunderstorms at times, along with those warmer temperatures next week. Have yourself a good Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.